What if you could travel back in time and change the past? Imagine stepping into a time machine, the air buzzing with energy, and arriving in a world that existed before you were born. What would you do with such power? It's a thrilling thought, isn't it? But what if your actions in the past could unravel the very fabric of your existence? This is the mind-bending dilemma at the heart of the grandfather paradox. The grandfather paradox is a classic thought experiment that sits at the heart of time travel debates. It challenges our understanding of cause and effect, and forces us to question the very fabric of reality itself. This paradox exposes the potential logical contradictions that arise when we imagine traveling through time. It's a scenario that seems simple at first, but quickly becomes a tangled web of impossible outcomes. Imagine, for instance, that you could travel back in time and meet your grandfather before he ever met your grandmother. The idea is both thrilling and unsettling, as it opens up a world of possibilities and dangers. Now picture a tragic turn of events where, through a seemingly innocent mistake, you accidentally cause his untimely demise. Suddenly, a single moment in the past has the power to reshape everything that follows. This seemingly small action creates a ripple effect, sending shockwaves through the timeline and throwing your very existence into question. The consequences of your actions would echo forward, altering the course of history in ways you could never predict. Without your grandfather, your parent would never be born, and as a result, neither would you. The family line would be broken, erased by a single event in the past. The paradox lies in the fact that if you were never born, how could you have possibly traveled back in time to cause the event that prevented your own birth in the first place? It's a logical loop with no clear escape. This perplexing puzzle has baffled scientists, philosophers, and storytellers for decades. It challenges our deepest assumptions about time, causality, and the nature of reality itself, leaving us to wonder, can the past ever truly be changed, or are we forever bound by the events that have already unfolded? One of the most intriguing proposed solutions to the grandfather paradox involves the concept of parallel universes. This idea has fascinated scientists, philosophers, and storytellers for decades, as it opens up a realm of possibilities far beyond our everyday experience. Imagine a reality where every decision, every action, and every twist of fate creates a new branch, a new universe, each with its own unique timeline. According to this theory, when you travel back in time, you might not be changing your own past at all. Instead, you could be stepping into an alternate timeline, a parallel world that splits off from the moment you arrive. In this new reality, your actions unfold independently, leaving your original timeline untouched and safe from paradoxes. In this parallel universe, your choices and actions would shape a different future, but they wouldn't directly impact the history you came from. This elegant solution sidesteps the paradox entirely, allowing for time travel without the risk of unraveling your own existence or creating impossible contradictions. Another compelling idea is that of closed timelines, sometimes called closed time-like curves. This concept suggests that time is not a straight line but rather a loop, where the past, present, and future are all interconnected in a continuous cycle. In this theory, every event is predetermined and unchangeable, as if the universe is following a script that cannot be rewritten. No matter how hard you try to alter the past, your actions are already part of the timeline, destined to happen exactly as they always have. If this is true, then any attempt to change history would ultimately be futile. The past, present, and future are all woven together, and every effort to rewrite events would simply reinforce the timeline's unbreakable fabric. In the end, perhaps time is not something we can outsmart, but something we must learn to understand. The grandfather paradox, while often considered a mere thought experiment, compels us to confront some of the most fundamental questions about the nature of time, free will, and the far-reaching consequences of our actions. It challenges us to imagine what it would truly mean to step outside the flow of time as we know it, and to consider how even the smallest change in the past could ripple forward, altering the very fabric of reality. If time travel were possible, would we be free to shape our destinies, or would we be bound by a predetermined course of events? Would our choices matter, or would every action be part of an unchangeable script, written long before we ever took our first step? Some physicists propose a fascinating twist. What if our perception of time is fundamentally flawed? What if the way we experience time as a straight line from past to future is just a trick of our consciousness, a story our minds tell to make sense of the world? Imagine for a moment that the past, present, and future all exist simultaneously, layered atop one another like pages in a book. In this view, our linear experience of time is merely an illusion, a narrow window through which we glimpse only one moment at a time, while the rest of reality exists just out of sight. This radical notion opens up a whole new realm of possibilities, not just for science, but for how we understand ourselves and our place in the universe. It invites us to question everything we think we know about cause and effect, destiny, and the very nature of existence. The grandfather paradox invites us to ponder the profound implications of time travel and its potential to reshape our understanding of the universe and our place within it. It asks us to imagine a reality where every choice, every moment, and every possibility might coexist, waiting to be discovered. What do you think? Does the idea of time as a vast, interconnected tapestry change the way you see your own life and choices? Is time travel a scientific possibility, waiting to be unlocked by future discoveries? Or is it destined to remain forever in the realm of science fiction and imagination? Share your thoughts, and let's explore this cosmic mystery together. The universe is vast, and our questions are just the beginning of the journey.